This is the most popular sandwich out of these sandwiches, tuna and meal. But I don't know why it was. One sandwich seemed old, and the other sandwich, this is fresh. What a day. Got up early. Last night, my young mate sent me an email saying he wants to work tomorrow morning, this morning, 8 well 10. Then he wants to clean the truck. Oh, he wants to clean the truck while getting paid for it, because he wants to go and pick up some aluminum and some stainless steel. And I'm thinking, fuck, that's good. So I'm talking to him and I'm thinking, you know, what you're picking up, it's like 100 kilos. It's got to be worth it. Like 100 kilos of stainless is 16,000 yen, 100 kilos of aluminum is 20,000 yen. And he wants to take tools with him as well. So it gets to about fucking 3 o'clock. I get stuck up in the warehouse. I'm in the video by that. I got stuck on a secondary floor. I had to break through a door and then pull the ladders up and out and go down. So I'm thinking, and I waited for it because he should be back. He said he'd be back about 2:30. He wasn't. Do I make good money on my job? Sometimes. But I don't work as much as I used to, because at the moment I'm tidying up my warehouse. But on a good day, over $1,000. But I haven't done that for a while. And so he comes back, and he comes back with a barber's sign and a load of crap, and it still needs taken apart. He's been gone fucking 5 hours. And so look at it, there's not much steel, there's not much aluminum, there's not much fucking stainless. Well, there's like one small piece of aluminum, not enough to weigh. And what he's done, he's got a mate who goes to a barber's a lot, and his mate has told the barbers, well, I can get someone who can fucking take this away for you. And so because a lad who works for me is soft-hearted, or soft in the fucking head, yeah, I can do it. So he's done them a favour using my fucking truck, my fucking time, my gasoline, and there's no fucking reward for it. So I take away the gasoline and the fucking rubbish we had to pay to get rid of. There was like fucking 4,000 yen for fucking, and I've got to take it apart. I had to take it apart, go to the scrapyard and drop it off. No, it's not. It's not my best friend. How do you get into this work? Because people used to leave scrap on the side of the street, and I thought, I've got a truck, I'm going to go and pick that up. And then everyone else started doing it. I was doing it years before anyone else. And then the economy went bad. Anyone can do it, you just need a truck. In fact, some people, usually Chinese, they use their family wagon. You know, they'll collect like fucking 10 kilograms of cans or wire and take it in. But I don't know what you mean. Will I be willing to work part-time with someone? What do you mean? I got a little bit of a niggle yesterday. Too many fucking Chinese in Japan. These are the cunts that are nicking my steel. So I saw this cunt the other day. And he went past, so I followed him. And I noticed that my neighbour, who was a cunt, he had 2 batteries at the front of his. He's got like a big house, and it's got like a workshop underneath, and a big garage space or open space. There were 2 batteries there. They'd been there for months, and I noticed the other week they'd gone missing. This Chinese cunt who was stealing all my stuff, he went missing for a few months. Yeah, I had a load nicked from my fucking warehouse a few years ago. But you need fucking camera proof. You could go and say, this is him. You wouldn't do anything. Yeah, I don't know. You live in Kurakawa, okay. No, but if you want, it's a workout now. If you could speak Japanese, and 2, if you're a young foreigner, and if you go around asking, like, if you go to shops or businesses and say, have you got any stuff you don't want, and then you've just got to learn about how to take it apart and what sells best. Where scrapyards are different. On older wise security camera. Well, it was pissing down yesterday and it was all right today. No, I don't think you really need permits now. You need a permit if you charge money. Well, because Japanese came from Chinese long time ago and they don't like to admit it. Yeah, well, hopefully I'll be moving soon, so. All right, Tony, everyone, all your friends are here now, so you can talk to them. Tony was asking where everyone was the other day. Exactly. Well, the scrapyard I go to, the Chateau is a pretty nice guy. When I first started doing this, you could find like air conditioners on the street. People would put air conditioners outside the house on the street. I'm not kidding. And you could, because I think at one time, if you had some iron, you had to pay people to take it away. No, the Bonanza is now. Cute girl. Well, they used to put the scrap out on the street, and all sorts in bags. And I used to go around. I used to make 2 trips. There was so much fucking stuff. There was so much stuff. Just look at this girl's legs and shorts. Wow. Yeah, I used to make like fucking between 25 and 40,000 yen a day. It was quite good. Time of the Chinese Olympics. Yeah, well, I was chatting to one of the Chinese guys at the scrapyard, and he was I was asking him his salary. His salary is Jugo man, and I think it's like these guys at the scrapyard. They've got skills. They're like welders or something like that. So they've got skills, and she's quite cute, man. But he said now the salary is about the same in China. What do you mean you Chinese at buffet videos? What do you mean? there's been a lot of. I think when you get to Japan, what British people don't realise, and well, I didn't realise at first either. I remember going to with the judo team going to Hungary, and I looked at the menu and I thought, well, I know what this is, so I'm going to get this. It was like meat based, so I know what it was. You know, just like guessing at the menu, European language, and everybody started fucking nicking me meat. And but I think that's a good thing about Japanese izakayas is that you get like a load of food, or used to when you had friends. Get a load of food, you put it on the table, and everybody's sampling all different things. Oh, I've never. Well, there are some buffets now that if you don't eat the food, if you leave the food on the plate, they charge you. Hey, well, I think they should. No, but instead of wasting fucking food, just take what you need, eat it, then go and get a bit more. Well, I've done a video on this place, and what I usually do is first thing is I put a load of salad on the plate, then a bit of pasta, and then chicken, and then I eat that, and then I'm going to get some more stuff. Well, the best thing to go, me and another teacher, or maybe two or three of us, we'd go and we'd take all the students with us, and then we'd eat and drink a lot, and you share the bill. There's no fucking saying this is mine and that's yours, blah, blah, blah. We just split the bill, and it used to be about 2,000 yen each. The wonton soup, yeah, you can get. I think wonton soup is just gyoza in soup, but I prefer Japanese gyoza. Chow mein, yeah, you can. There's like there's a there's a there's a Japanese version of Chinese food, but they're both okay. What is chow mein now? Can you describe chow mein to me, and I'll try to think what it is in Japanese. Oh, is noodles and what? Did I teach then? Yeah, I taught most of the time. I stopped teaching maybe about 10 years ago. No, there are loads of Chinese restaurants. The majority of restaurants are Chinese. There's loads of Chinese restaurants. They're all over the place. I was teaching them how to talk. Fried noodles, yeah, that's what's that called now? What they do with the fried noodles, crispy noodles, and then they pour over it a sauce with vegetables, little eggs, and fish, little bits of squid. Yeah, I think it's called happoshu, that in Japanese. They talk real good. No, because I was very strict on pronunciation. That they had to say it right. And the kids I used to teach, we had like one school I taught at, and we went through the alphabet, and so the first 15 minutes was learning like 3 or 4 letters, and how to say them properly. I'm sure this woman's just gone back, and oh no, it's a different one. Or she's put trousers on. You know what fucking irritates me about Americans? It's when they always eat Chinese food and it's out of a fucking box. You can't see what they're eating. Yeah, well, I've only been eating like Japanese Chinese food and Chinese food. It's only a little bit different. I'm thinking of getting some gyoza now. The best Chinese food I had was Taiwan ramen, which is noodles with like meat on top. And I had it when I did this wedding. It was called the Miyako Hotel, and they gave you a meal ticket, and these noodles were like 2,000 yen. Fucking unbelievable. Far better than any Chinese shop. I focus on strict pronunciation and a slap around the head. Works perfect every time. Hey, strict Sheffield accent only. Some cunt was when I first started teaching. I had some cunt slagging me off. One of these cunts that would lost his accent to go to college, to go to university. Why don't you talk like that then? Rather talk Sheffield than that. Another one. And I'll smack any cunt who says there is. No, but they didn't like it because I was teaching English. But like I say, if they said it wrong, I make sure they say it wrong. Not wrong at all. I'm not at all well. I'm a deep well. Name a car from a edit. What does that mean? I don't know what that means, mate. Yeah, you can't teach fluency, mate. They're just fucking hopeless at it. It is for a YouTube video. You just see me eating that fucking bun sandwich, don't you? Who's that fucker? He just dropped a tissue on the floor. Can anyone tell me what this guy's trying to get me to do? Name a car from edit. Do you mean the car from? Is it a car from a comma edit, or are you trying to say name a car from an edit? Yeah, I gave you two choices, so saying yeah doesn't fucking make it clear. But I still don't understand what that question means. Does anyone else know what that question means? Bing bong. I just don't know what a car from an edit. I have no idea what it makes no sense. I'm free. That was a fucking good show. There was loads of good shows. But I used to love it. It made me piss myself every time when she said, Mr. Peacock, have you seen my pussy? No need to be sorry, man. Just name a car. Tesla. There are so many cars in Japan, so many Cube. Lapin. Lapin as in rabbit, French car. Yeah, I've seen some shows now. What they put out, it's always the same kind of people. They make you want to fucking punch them in the face. Yeah, LOLO, run by a puff who was supposed to be Skoda. Yeah, Lada. You would think that a Lada would be a car that fat people used to like. Put all the food in the boot. Hello. That was a brilliant show. That was a good show. What do you call the army? The Rene. He was a real life puff. In the show, he was a sexy barman, but in real life, he was gay. The haven't the Indians have got a compressed air car, haven't they? You mean that car was used by Roger Moore in a James Bond film? No, I didn't like Keeping Up Appearances. No. Yeah, I couldn't get into that one. A bit of Onslow. Onslow cheeky cunt. Onslow was very slow. Cheeky cunt. Ed and that other guy. Geek has got some. He's lucky. He's got some serious problems with his granddad. He's looking after his granddad, and his granddad's very ill. Like I say, I haven't watched too much, but he was probably the most popular. He was the most popular guy on Coronation Street, wasn't he? Very popular actor or characters. You know what pissed me off? You know the Only Fools and Horses. When I first heard that, like David Jason and Nicholas Linders talking their normal voices, oh, it really put me off them. They just sounded like right twats. Just posh. He's in Frasier now, isn't he? I can't see that going well. You can't beat Miles in Frasier. Miles was fucking brilliant. What a pairing. He was gay as well. Do you remember the Dustbin Men? You maybe you're too young for it. Do you remember the Dustbin Men? Average Southerners. Honestly, you know, I used to think that Cockneys or Southerners used to get on my nerves, but when I was in New Zealand, I hadn't heard like a English voice in ages, or anyone that could speak English properly in ages. And this London girl, like, oh, follow me, bam. She was really nice. So it made me homesick listening to this little London girl talking with a Cockney accent. Is JV Log a switch hitter? I don't know what's a switch hitter. Like, is he gay? Could be. Is that what that means? Switch hitter? I think I upset him because I think I was slagging him off because I was saying that a lot of foreign men they fall for Japanese girls, and the Japanese girls won't tell them how old they are when they're actually about 10 years older than what the guy thinks they are. No, well, the Kiwis, right? The Kiwis, what they don't say pen, they say pin. They don't say bed, they say bid. So the E's and I's are fucked up. They speak no English. But there is one set in Wellington, it's called the Wellington set, where they speak better English than most English people. Batting for the other team. I've no idea. He could be, but I haven't seen him for ages on any of his videos. Why is he coming out a bit? You'd have to be gay to be married to that. Yeah, and the way bitches, they probably could be gay. But I wouldn't, but I don't care, so. Could be. It's a bit effeminate, isn't he? But I told him he should just get his wife insured. See that machine there? You can use your QR code and you can get a free drink. No, I'm guessing that he's in his 50s and she's in his 70s. How come so many puffs and chews are on the telly? Because puffs like being outrageous, don't they? But there's one thing with puffs and gays, they're just fucking right bitches. You think so? Within 10 years? I don't fuck. He looks quite young to me. I'm free. I'm drinking grapefruit juice. I don't know what actually it's on something on Scuddy. Chuhai. Yeah, it's not very often I do spit. Okay, do you know how old he is? Going up. Yeah, Captain Peacock. Trevor Bannister was also in the Dustbin Men. You should watch. You should check out my video AK-47. Do you know why? Do you know why they call it the AK-47? So I had this black dude who was working for me, and we made it with some of the people that work for me. I did videos with him, and he said, and I got him to say, "I want to be the captain." You remember the film? I want to be the captain. I'm the captain now. And I said, "Do you know why they call this an AK-47? Because it will go up your anal cavity, 47 centimeters." I think I've got some. There was some, what's this? This is the second twat. Someone came on the other day. It said he was from Pakistan. He was 11 years old. Well, if you're 11 years old, go outside and shove a brick up your fucking arse. I've been watching your lad. Oh, he's not. He's from Stoke-on-Trent. I've been watching Robbie Williams documentary. Oh, you've got another fucking dickhead. Come on, guys, fucking put some money in. Robbie, I don't. He could be a bit gay, but like he says, he was only 16 when he joined that. Fucking lots of pressure, and he was kind of talking about nearly having a breakdown on one of his concerts. When everything's on you, you're the main guy. He's fucking. I remember doing this as a priest. I had fucking nightmare. Once or twice I had a nightmare that I'd been late for a wedding. It's fucking horrible. It's one of the worst things when so many people are depending on you. And it's not just that. If you're late for a wedding and you fuck up the wedding, you get fucking sued big time. But look at that little green thing. Oh, Robbie or the other guy. Bro, don't call me fucking bro or brah or bruh. I hate that. I'm not your fucking bro. I'm old enough to be your big brother. Yeah, you know, sometimes he comes across as a prick, but like I say, he's proved his talent. Do you know the song, the Angel song? He wrote that with a guy from Northern Ireland, or they were in Northern Ireland, and they wrote the song, and they wrote it together. And Robbie Williams bought it off him for 7,000 quid to all rights. He bought it for 7,000 quid. Just how much money do you think that song's fucking made now? But this, I was reading on Wikipedia, and they say he's one of the biggest pop stars in Britain, earn money wise. You're right, Ashley. Ashley. Yeah, you're right. Well, they use the song on funerals, don't they? Listen, little cunt. I said shove a brick. Oh, you said stick. I said brick. You're right, yeah. Shove a stick up your arse then. Shove a stick up your arse. Forget about the brick. Use a stick. Bruv. Yeah, bruv's all right, isn't it? Because that's only fools and horses. I do need a shower. You're right. But you know, as you get older, that's why old people smell, because they fucking... I've got no running water. And I'm too busy. No, that used to be all the time. That used to happen like fucking 40 years ago. People, what do you mean? My Winston done nothing. No, that's always happened. You're a good boy. I will go to the wall for my son. Yeah, fucking identification wall. No, but it's easy to mimic. So when I worked in London, everybody was taking the piss of my accent. Everybody. Do you mean fucking L, mate, or fucking eel, mate? I thought you were 11, you little cunt. Put your hand, shall we ban this little LMC, little Mardy cunt? Bummerclat. Lame cunt. Is that what LMC? Does it stand for lame cunt? I was going out with this girl called Carol, big black girl. She was 6 foot tall. And she took me in this famous club, this famous Jamaican club in Sheffield. And I was walking in with her going, "You watch over the rash clat, blood clat." And they were, I was very uncomfortable. Hello, Hans, how are you? Come on, well. Guten Abend. That's me assuming that he's German. Donetsk. Hello from the Das Vidanya. No, what is it? Privyet. I was me upsetting because I said Russian. No, what? She was fucking too big. Her pussy was massive. Really was. I couldn't do anything like that. So it was just really big. I'm sorry, but you're too old to do live. What should give me some advice, you little cunt? Should I say things like that, you little cunt? Or should I say, shut your fucking shithole mouth, you little bastard? Yeah, well, I think you can get a huge channel and but few views because over time people just die off. So yeah, it was fucking. It was really massive, And at that time, I never thought about doing anal. He's in my area. I don't know. Has he moved to my area, or he's in Toyota or something? I'm glad. For a minute, I thought you might have said he's in your arse. No, he's not in my arse. Just ask me anything about Japanese cooking. Craig Avon. Is that in Ireland or does it sounds like Welsh? It's the first time I've seen this little shit. One of my favorite cheapest foods at the sushi is natto in fresh wrap on top of rice with a fresh wrap of lava bread. Is it? I've never heard. I've heard of it, but I didn't know what it was. I think some. I did. I used. I think I used to do an accent of him or take the piss out and say hello or something like that. And I think I've confused a few people. Northern Ireland. Are you got patties for parents, TB? I haven't watched that film yet with what's his name? You know, the 50 Shades guy. When they came over to England. I'd like to see that. Yep, Patrick Fitzgerald, Gerald Fitzpatrick, famous Irish puffs. And what are the Scottish puffs? Bin Doon and Phil McCravity. And the famous English ones. Good. What's that cunt who just left the show? Hey, is it that cold? Do I have wife? Yes, but we haven't seen the best of it for many years. I have a wife and children. Niseko, did I say that? In Japanese condos, I'll get concrete, I think, condominiums. I have even the food. And that cunt from Finland, he really slagged me off, and especially the part about eating food. But I've seen, there was once this young girl in the hub, and I was talking to her, and she was talking to me, and she was eating food. Fucking hell, it was so sexy. Little mouth eating little food. No, I didn't want a job. No, I was doing the job, but it wasn't in Niseko. It was in where was it now? In Nagano. But there was a job going looking after some apartments, but the pay was very, very low. What did the Finn say? What fucking didn't he say? Fucking hell, man. He did it twice. Really fucking... And they used to tune in every day. And they used to use all these fucking different names. It was worse than that. You really dirty. What happened? It's called work, you little cunt. Not everybody's fucking waiting for the dole money. See that? That's when I fell out of a tree. The fucking board collapsed. And that caught on a tree. And then my bollocks dropped on the concrete wall. So that saved me. Where do I work? Mind your own fucking business. You're a little nosy cunt, you aren't you? Exactly. But it doesn't matter because it doesn't earn it doesn't earn any money. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, you can purchase. You can get some. I know someone. There was a condo on sale for 21 million. He offered 14 million. They took it, and apparently, where he bought it, the land is so expensive that he can if he knock it down after 10 years, he can double his money. But the one thing you got to watch out for buying a condo is what are the maintenance costs. Sometimes the maintenance costs are very, very high. If you go to, I think that if you go to certain areas, they may even pay you if you're young. Maybe there are parts all around the world that will do that. Yeah, also the age or whether they're going to knock it down, things like that. You keep repeating yourself, you little wanker. I'm dirty because I do dirty work, and also dirty because I don't wash myself until I go to the big bath. And then I see little cunts like you and I shove a bar of soap up their arse with a razor blade in. Hello, Asti Vlogs. How are you going? Yeah, in Sapporo you might get eaten by a bear. And that Sapporo just said now it's fucking 0 degrees. Yeah, quite a few new people and one little prick. Things are good. I'm going to go home and watch the last series of. I'm going to watch Have I Got News for You, and then Robbie Williams, the last part. I might get a takeaway pizza from 1,400 yen from a restaurant because fucking the other shops are fucking shite. I might go to Craigavon one day and I'm going to say, do you know a little cunt on the internet who pretends he's 11 all the time? I don't. No, I like him. I like him. Sometimes I think Paul can be a bit smarmy, but the other one, he's got fun. He's got funnier over the years, and he's Welsh. My favorite guest, and that's a great. Ever since Merton left, that was one of the best things. Merton leaving. You're a girl. Have you got a big pussy? This cunt's making me saying things I shouldn't be saying. Yeah, I've heard Fukuoka's not bad. Well, they don't have a sense of humour, actually. Do you know why? Do you know why the Welsh is known as sheep shaggers? Do you know this is true? Shut up, you cunt. Hello, Mikey Curry. We were all worrying where you were. This is a question. Does anyone know the real reason why the Welsh are known as sheep shaggers? Oh, I bet this cunt's been stealing my voice. Well, what it was when the Welsh, they were going over into England, and they were stealing sheep, and so once the police, and they were stealing, killing the sheep, and they wanted to eat them, But once they got caught in the area, they said, I've not been killing sheep, I've been shagging them. So then there was no offence for that. Who's turned up? Did I miss? Maybe I missed that. Oh, it's my cunt. Yeah, there was a thing on. Have I watched? There used to be a show where you put words in people's mouths, and it was think of something that you wouldn't hear in James Bond movies, and he goes. So one guy goes, "This is my partner, Julie Smith." Whose line is it anyway? Yeah, he was very funny. That guy, the barrister, Octoclate. You know what? You know, Andrew, is it Partridge? What's his name? Steve Coogan's character, Alan Partridge. I like one of those lines between. Have I got? Whose line is it anyway? And Alan Partridge, and so the barrister says, I can't remember his name now. The barrister said to Alan Partridge, "Have I?" He says, "I don't want to cross the line." I said, "I don't want to go over the line." I says, "Where is it?" And Alan Partridge goes, "Behind you." Do I play Lowbox? No, I don't play Lowbox. Roblox? I play Roadblocks. I'm too busy to play games, Mikey. Did they? Yes, several times. Is Ryan dead? I don't know. I haven't heard of anything of him. Sometimes people do send me a message saying, "Oh, Ryan's just made a new video. Ryan's been caught kissing again." Well, I think Ryan was like getting a bit cocky with his dogs and everything like that. I don't think that's a good idea in that country. Because once you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 dogs and they're not on leads and the blacks are scared of the dogs, then he's fucking slagging them as though it's their fault. He's going to upset the wrong person one day. No, what are you talking about now, Pen? Are you talking about Sam or Ryan? Yeah, I just wonder if they put him on a fire, if they put a sausage in his mouth. Why is he not getting views? I thought Sam was popular. No, I haven't seen Victor for ages. He did. I asked him about going out for a drink the last time I talked to him, and he went like did faceplant. So I don't know what that was about. Now Mully guy's in Shizuoka. Yeah, I don't like that prick. But I think he's lost some weight, hasn't he? Wasn't he 200 kilos? I've been to Africa. I went 40 years ago with my girlfriend. We went to Morocco and ripped off a Moroccan. So I also wrote a letter to a South African telephone company saying, give me a job, I will help you against the blacks. I don't know. Maybe he's in America with his dad. His dad's not well, maybe. The Japanese guy in the wheelchair. Who the fuck was that? I'm trying to think who that is now. There was one guy who was in a wheelchair and he was like half Japanese, half Philippine, and he banged his head while he was drunk. And then there was a really old guy, my old friend, he passed away. Mikey, I think you're irritating me. I'm going to fucking get rid of you, mate. I do have a charger, yeah, but there was like 51%. But if I put the charger in like this, then it can't stand the fucking... The airman died. No, the only person on the bridge I saw was airman. I didn't really talk to anyone else. I don't think so. He said he wanted to do that, but I don't think he did. With the increase in the price of metals. Yeah, he's living on the streets. He smoked and drank. Uh, and then they took down his wonderful house. I cannot discuss that at the moment. It used to be about $1,400. I can take the charge right, still 34%. So. I was living in Japan's. That's not around with hands. It's a lot better than living in most of the world at the moment. Because all I see fucking, all over Europe with the cunts coming in from all over the countries. In America, inflation, expensive rent. My friend or best mate, as I was saying, he bought a place for 500,000 yen. How much is that in dollars? I haven't cooked at home for ages. No, I fucking nearly set the toaster on fire the other night. I put 2 sausages in with no foil. Yeah, I think you missed Y from that, didn't you, Mike? Yeah, not in a pop-up toast. It was on fire. I had to fucking piss on the. I had to piss in the toaster. $3,300. Yeah, now the dollar strong. Yeah, so with paperwork, maybe $4,000. So $4,000 for a 3-bedroomed house. They don't flip them though, do they? They just put them on the hot press. I had a bacon, lettuce, tomato sandwich today at Mac's. Fucking horrible. I fucked up there. I don't recommend a BLT at Mac's. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, I'm not sure whether you need to be resident. Because that is what Rachel's dad wants to do. He wants to buy a place, but I'm not sure about the residency bit. Where? South of me. Mikey Curry's crying. Yeah, I think it's more or less the same in this area. Maybe I should find out how much my land is worth. Why did I put you in timeout? Do you want the truth or a lie? A lie is that you were being a cunt, and the truth is you were being a cunt. If Mike is a kid, he shouldn't be watching this channel. This channel is just for mesters. Yeah, it says, you can get a... Yep. Well, you can get, I don't know. But also, if you go to the supermarket at the right time, I haven't done this recently. You know, you can get cheap food at half price. He's not a kid. He's not a kid. Stop calling him a kid. He's not a kid. $5. It says, yeah, if you change it into American money, because the dollar's strong. So for a set menu, it's like 650 yen, and it gets cheaper at lunchtime. I think the most expensive set menu is about $8, 860 yen. All right, TB, take care. No, but yeah, you can get like a decent meal for like 1,000 yen. If I got like the lunch set at the Chinese place is about 650, 700 yen for a nice, you know, rice. You can another 200 yen. You can get some noodles. Knock, knock. Who's there? Little boy in time. Boy in timeout. Because I've got a sense of humor. Little boy. I just didn't want you to do a stupid knock knock joke. My favorite food is uni and sukiyaki. Go on, tell us your knock knock joke then. The national, yeah. Is it the national dish now? Thought it might have been kebabs. Wasabi octopus. No, I don't think that's good. No, I don't like ikura. The eggs, no. Vinegar and kelp. Yeah, that's nice. That yeah, that's all right now. I like that. I do. What's it? Well, do you like sashimi hands? Sashimi or sushi? But I don't know if you other guys have tried. It's like little bits of stuff in vinegar. It's quite nice. Tell your knock knock joke. Say knock knock, and I'll say who's there. Yeah, he had some the other night. Some cabbage and pickles. 100 yen. Who's there, Mike? Under who? Oh, that's what I'm supposed to say. Oh, yeah, okay. Under who? Is that right? Under who? Underwear. I don't know. I'm not even sure I'm on about now with the knock knock. Is that it? Underwear. That's the answer. That's very funny, Mikey. Why did I decide to live in Japan? Because I just got married. I'd been in Japan. I got married. I met my wife in England. Got married. I came back to Japan. She wanted to live in London. No, it's just not hard to cook. It's easy. I just need some. I've got no gas in the house. What now? Oh, I don't know. Mikey, you're becoming boring and irritating. With my wife, no. She once told me. She once told me when we were married that she never ever got in touch with her ex-boyfriends. And then she said because they're all dead. Yeah, I was thinking of that. Can I cook a lasagna? I've got a lasagna in the fridge. Can I cook a lasagna in an air fryer? Yeah, my daughter's just moved into her own place, so I'm hoping I can see her next week. I just gave her 50,000 yen to buy a TV. Thank you, Ashi. No, she's Japanese. My daughter's Japanese, and then she went to university, a national university, to learn English and Spanish. She's cute. Yeah, that's what I mean. Just to heat it up, I bought it from Costco. What do I do? I don't know. What do you do? Was this a guy that's been insulting me about my? No, she just my daughter is. She went to a good university. She got into a good place. Box, you know, you're a boxer, or you just put stuff in boxes at the supermarket. I wish these women would stop fucking looking at me because I get excited. Yeah, it's very rare to have an oven. And I know this guy, he's American, he did well, and he just bought an apartment. And he used to have a company called the Meat Guy. So he used to sell meat products, and he doesn't have an oven. I think he just bought a gas range, but no oven. I was going to ask him. But maybe he's so rich now he just eats out all the time. Yeah, that's what I thought, Pen. Maybe use some foil, yeah. Yeah, grill. But you can have like a microwave oven, so it's double function. Or toasters. Yeah, I think the filament would be getting a bit too fucking close to the sausage, even in foil. They barbecue meat, they eat horses, don't. So remember that film? They shoot horses, don't they? And then they never did. Anyone come out with it in Japan? They eat horses, don't they? Mikey, I'm going to ban you from the channel. Do you know why? Because you're a cunt. Bye, Mikey. No, but they also have an oven which acts as an oven, so you can bake in it. Right, guys, I'm going to get off. Get tired. Exactly, Mike. I think I've got to go back to the warehouse and get the fucking key out of my bike. Yeah, that's it, the combo microwave. I thought I was going to get... When I bought my television at the World Cup 2008, I just thought I'd buy... It was 250,000 yen. And I bought a special microwave. It was... The original price was 100,000 yen, and I bought it for 50,000. And then my best mate's friend had one. I thought I was going to get it, and I didn't get it for free. All right, guys, see you later. Bye. Good night all. Evening all.